On April 21, 2025, as the Vatican announced the passing of Pope Francis in the early morning after Easter, amidst the sorrow of 1.3 billion Catholics worldwide, there was a subtle tremor of awe. On social media, the hashtag Francis returns to the universe quickly trended, with countless people asking, how did this lifelong advocate of humility and compassion conclude his life? As the bells of the Vatican echoed, let us set aside our conventional views on religious leaders and consider from a spiritual perspective that Francis's departure was not an ordinary end, but rather like a wise soul who, having completed all courses at Earth School, is now permitted entry into higher dimensional cosmic classrooms. This shake-up is essentially a collective awakening. When witnessing a soul graduate so gracefully, do we also question our own life lessons? Have you ever wondered why some people, despite living relatively easy lives, feel hollow inside, while others shine brightly through suffering? According to spiritual growth theories, Earth is fundamentally a soul evolution academy, where each soul meticulously designs its own script upon incarnation, including necessary emotional lessons such as intimacy, betrayal, and forgiveness, collective lessons, social responsibility, consciousness awakening, and ultimate lessons overcoming dualistic thinking, returning to unity consciousness. Just as mentioned, many souls repeatedly study the same lesson across lifetimes until they fully understand it. For example, someone experiencing betrayal in this life may have been a betrayer in a past life. Only by transcending the victim-perpetrator dichotomy and understanding that all experiences are mirrors for soul growth can one pass this course. Imagine yourself as an experienced actor, choosing challenging roles to hone your skills. Each play reflects your life, and the joys, sorrows, conflicts, and reconciliations within them nourish your soul's growth. Betrayals that once hurt deeply might be emotional debts from past lives, returned in another form to teach forgiveness and letting go. Dreams that seem out of reach are deep desires for growth, guiding you beyond self-imposed limits and expanding your consciousness. It's akin to gaming, where every level tests your abilities, accumulating enough experience points to unlock more advanced stages. So, how does one discern if a soul is nearing graduation? The key lies in increased vibrational frequency. Ordinary souls are immersed in material illusions, bound by low-frequency energies like fear, greed, and judgment, whereas wise souls see through these appearances, focusing on spiritual growth, often engaging in inner dialogue during solitude, naturally sensitive to high-frequency messages from the universe. As the hiker has said, when someone no longer clings to dualistic notions of right and wrong, good and evil, and instead expands their consciousness freely without being swayed by material desires, they possess graduation qualifications. At this point, the soul transcends the cycle of rebirth, entering broader cosmic dimensions to embark on limitless new journeys. This is the deeper reason behind the unique impact of Francis's passing. Let's liken soul frequency to radio channels, where low frequencies brim with anxiety, anger, and complaints, leading souls astray in material whirlpools, while high frequencies flow with melodies of peace, joy, and love, guiding souls back to their true essence. When your radio stably receives high frequency signals without interference from low frequencies, it signifies alignment with higher dimensional universal vibrations. In this state, you find everything in life is perfectly arranged by the universe, every setback a stepping stone for growth, every encounter a soul's appointment. You neither grieve losses nor boast about gains because you understand that only inner growth is eternal. Reflecting on Francis's life, he exemplified typical traits of a wise soul. He refused luxurious accommodations, opting for simple living, exchanged symbols of authority for humble attire, even washed prisoners' feet in the most modest manner, practicing service as cultivation. These actions were not religious performances, but profound recognitions of equality among beings. By an awakened soul, he understood well that, in the cosmic energy field, there are no hierarchies, only differences in levels of consciousness. His life was like an open spiritual textbook, each page filled with transcendence over worldly authority and material desires. In a world filled with splendid ceremonies and strict hierarchies, he was a breath of fresh air, breaking stereotypes about popes. He didn't place himself above others, but walked alongside common people, conversing with street homeless, caring for children in impoverished areas, sending warmth and hope. His actions demonstrated that true spirituality isn't displayed in grand temples, but practiced in everyday life. As the first pope from the Americas, Francis's reforms sparked controversy. Embracing LGBTQ communities, addressing climate crisis, criticizing capitalist greed, and confronting US government immigration policies. These seemingly heretical acts actually overturned religious conservatism's dualistic thinking. While the Church debated doctrinal details, he saw higher truths. The essence of cosmic energy flow is acceptance and unification. Any form of division, a product of low-frequency consciousness. To him, the world wasn't black and white, but rich with colors and diversity. He broke traditional church exclusion of LGBTQ groups, welcoming them with love and understanding. Standing globally, he called for attention to climate crisis, recognizing humanity's interconnected fate. Daring to criticize capitalist greed, he exposed its damage to society and environment. Though controversial, these actions opened closed minds, guiding people toward higher levels of consciousness awakening. The timing of Francis's death held symbolic significance. Easter Monday, symbolizing rebirth in Christianity, fittingly became his soul's graduation ceremony. From a spiritual viewpoint, death isn't an end, but a process where the soul sheds its physical vessel, returning to the universal energy field. As quantum theory suggests, the soul persists energetically, the body merely a temporary tool. Upon completing his final plea for peace on Easter, his soul had answered the ultimate questions of love and forgiveness, gaining admission to higher dimensional consciousness spaces. His departure resembled a grand graduation ceremony, marking the completion of his earthly learning journey. In his final moments, he still cared about world peace and human welfare, conveying love and hope. His soul shone like a brilliant star, returning to the cosmos with everlasting brilliance, inspiring each of us to courageously face our life lessons, continuously elevating our consciousness, moving towards higher dimensions. Indeed, Francis's graduation wasn't accidental, but the result of continually resolving life's challenges throughout his life. We each have our own soul mistake book. By carefully reviewing it, we can find clues for growth. Now, pause reading and ask yourself 3 questions. What recurring painful patterns exist in your life? Which low-frequency emotions do you easily fall into? Which seemingly coincidental events always awaken your spiritual awareness? These are course prompts from Earth School. For instance, frequent betrayals suggest needing to learn about trust and self-worth. Persistent financial difficulties indicate needing to understand that abundance is energy flow. Taking emotional betrayal as an example, if you've faced betrayal in multiple relationships, it's no coincidence it's your soul urging you to reassess your understanding of trust and self-worth. Perhaps past reliance on external validation led to losing yourself in relationships. Facing betrayal triggers feelings of abandonment and denial, reflecting doubts about your value. By confronting this issue, you can learn to truly love yourself, establish healthy self-worth, and identify trustworthy individuals. Similarly, if you're constantly in financial straits despite efforts to earn money, it might signal needing to learn that abundance is energy flow. Holding on to scarcity mindsets about money, believing it's limited and must be tightly held, leads to overly conservative financial behaviors, missing opportunities, or unconsciously blocking your finances through overspending or lack of financial planning. Recognizing these issues and changing your mindset and behavior around money will allow wealth energy to start flowing towards you, gradually improving your financial situation. Next, we will introduce some practical guidelines to help you elevate your vibrational frequency. **** 1. Daily energy calibration. ***, each morning upon waking, place your hand on your heart and silently say, "I am a conduit of universal energy, aligning my frequency with love and compassion today." By setting this intention, anchor your consciousness in high-frequency energy. This calibration is akin to tuning your soul's frequency, connecting you with the universe's higher energies at the start of your day. Approaching each day with intentions of love and compassion makes you more likely to attract positive people and experiences, making challenges easier to navigate. ***2. Duality transformation practice. ***, when encountering situations or people that provoke judgment, such as a colleague's selfishness or a family member's stubbornness, silently affirm, "I see this phenomenon. It's an opportunity for me to practice acceptance, transform criticism into growth opportunities." We often fall into dualistic thinking patterns, judging others and events. However, such judgments trap us in low-frequency emotions, hindering our progress. Learning to accept imperfections and converting judgments into understanding and tolerance fosters inner peace and broadens your perspective, raising your vibrational frequency. ***3. Connecting with cosmic wisdom. ***, before bed, engage in stellar meditation. Imagine a golden light column from above your head, connecting to the cosmic source. Feeling the energy flow through your body, cleansing negative imprints. After 2 weeks of consistent practice, you'll notice enhanced intuition. In stellar meditation, by visualizing a connection with the cosmic source, you allow its wisdom and energy to flow through you. This meditation helps clear negative emotions and beliefs from your subconscious, enhancing your intuitive abilities and insight. Improved intuition aids in making better decisions, leading to smoother life experiences. Are you on the verge of graduation? If you exhibit these traits, congratulations, your soul evolution has reached a critical phase. 1. Losing interest in material pleasures and craving spiritual growth. 2. Sensitivity to others' underlying emotional states. 3. Frequently dreaming about the cosmos, stars, or past lives. 4. Responding to conflicts with understanding rather than confrontation. 5. feeling a strong resonance with spiritual knowledge and energy healing. When you lose interest in material luxuries and superficial vanity, it signifies your soul is seeking deeper fulfillment. You might find yourself spending more time reading spiritual books, attending meditation sessions, or engaging in heartfelt conversations with like-minded individuals. This desire for spiritual growth is characteristic of a wise soul. If you can sense others' deeper emotional states, recognizing joy, sadness, anger, and their underlying causes during interactions, it indicates heightened perception. Moving beyond surface-level communication, you delve into others' inner worlds, understanding their pain and confusion. This ability not only deepens relationships, but also shows your soul is awakening. Frequent dreams about the cosmos, stars, or past lives are signs of a wise soul's awakening. These dreams may be messages from your soul, reminding you of life's essence and cosmic mysteries. Interpreting these dreams helps you understand your past lives and current soul growth direction. Responding to conflicts with understanding instead of confrontation reflects transcending dualistic thinking. Viewing conflicts as opportunities for growth and learning allows for easier resolution and greater inner peace. A strong resonance with spiritual knowledge and energy healing indicates your soul's awakening. An interest in various spiritual materials, workshops, and lectures fuels your quest for truth and meaning. This resonance drives your soul's evolution, guiding you toward higher consciousness levels. In conclusion, understanding Francis's graduation reveals his departure was not an end, but a collective awakening signal. Through this wise soul's manifestation, the universe reminds us all have graduation potential if we let go of material illusions, face life lessons, and infuse love and compassion into our consciousness. Now ask yourself, if life is a spiritual practice, how many lessons do you want to carry into the next cycle? Or choose to ascend in this lifetime, returning to the cosmic embrace gracefully like Francis? The answer lies in your daily thoughts and actions. Treating every challenge as a graduation exam turns each moment into a step toward spiritual growth. Remember, Earth School's doors are always open, and the key to graduation is in your hands. Francis's story isn't a legend, but an evolutionary blueprint every soul can achieve. He proved that, even in positions of religious authority, one can maintain humility and awakening. Now, it's our turn to carry this spiritual torch, practicing love and compassion in daily life, refining wisdom in difficulties, and connecting with cosmic energy in every breath. Understanding returning to the universe isn't just a posthumous mystery, but a conscious state achievable in this life means realizing the graduation bell has long been ringing within you, waiting for you to set aside your exam papers and look up at the dazzling cosmic sky. Now, are you ready to embark on this ultimate journey of soul evolution? Remember, you're never alone. The entire universe resonates with your awakening. Finally, we sincerely invite every spiritual practitioner to share your valuable thoughts in the comments. Your presence is a gift, a sign of hope. Supporting your growth means we're doing the right thing. Continue your path, follow your inner light. Let's connect from a pure place of creation. If you enjoyed this content, give it a thumbs up to reach more hearts. Thank you for your support and company. See you in the next video.